Hi guys, I'm Susanna. I had the honor of being part of the Emmaus Road worship filming for Christ Be Lifted Higher and The Dove, which will be premiering on Friday on YouTube, so make sure to check that out. But just before you guys get to see that, I wanted to take a second and kind of give a little bit of a backstory of what happened behind the scenes that day and leading up to that day. We had planned this shoot months in advance. And about a week before we were set to shoot, I woke up and my jaw was just like shut. I couldn't open my mouth. I couldn't speak. I couldn't, like, with no exaggeration, I could not open my mouth. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't sing. I couldn't speak. I couldn't eat. Even breathing, like even swallowing, sleeping. It turns out my jaw was partially dislocated. And it was just probably the most excruciatingly painful experience I've ever had. And I've always suffered from problems with my jaw because it's brought on from stress-induced clenching and grinding your teeth. But it's never been as bad. And usually it'll happen, like I'll wake up and it's like my jaw is sore because I was clenching my teeth while I was asleep. But it'll go away within like a couple days. That didn't happen this time. I couldn't even open my mouth. Like, it was so painful. Even sleeping, like my jaw would fall over to the side. I had to get like an ice pack head wrap thing to like Velcro my head in place so that I could sleep somewhat comfortably. And like I was living off of Motrin. And I'm still recovering. It's probably obvious when I speak, like my jaw is just like misplaced a little bit, so it's a struggle. But I made a joke on my Instagram that like, oh, I could be a ventriloquist because I feel like I can make it sound like I'm speaking normally even though I'm struggling within. I'm going to a massage therapist that specializes in TMJ issues. Slowly I'm getting back to normal, but yeah, so we were set to film on a Saturday and I woke up the Monday of that week and I can't open my mouth, and I'm like, great, I'm not gonna be able to do this. And I was pretty bummed out because I was really looking forward to it. But I was like, no, it usually resolves itself within a few days. Like, I'm not going to say I can't. I'm just going to stick it out and wait and see what happens. A day before the shoot, I was like, still, it wasn't getting better. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was like, this is not going to go away. I'm going to have to say no. But there was like a little voice inside my head that was like, no. And honestly, I just really wanted to be part of it. So I didn't want to have to say no. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna go to the shoot. God is gonna show up for me and like it's gonna be okay. So I get there. They prayed over my jaw, the whole team, everybody prayed over me. And so we start filming. The second I open my mouth to start singing, I don't know if anybody else experienced God's presence so vividly in that room, but when I opened my mouth to sing, when I tell you it was like an out-of-body experience, because I could hear the notes coming out, but like I know that it wasn't me. I could not open my mouth. Like, I can't stress enough how messed up my jaw is. And like, you can still see it to this day that I'm like still working baby steps to get back to normal. But at that point, it was so bad. I was just completely in awe and like marveled at what was happening in me. It's just truly amazing to see what he did, to feel what was going on. Like, it was an out-of-body experience. I could hear the notes. I could feel it happening, but it was not me. It was not from me. And I just felt so like humbled. And I'm not special. God can use all of us. God can use a rock if he wanted to get a message to somebody. So I'm not special. But I called on his name and I was like, please, Lord, do this, because everybody spent their time, their effort, and resources to make this happen, and I don't want to let anybody down. So I'm going to let people down. I'm human, and obviously I got a busted jaw. So like, please let it be you. Like, and you know, I get messages all the time like, oh, you're such a great singer, and it's not me. It's not me. My gift was given to me by God, and how dare I not use my gift to give him glory back when he's done so much for me. Anyways, not trying to get emotional anymore, but I just hope that the video blesses you, and I hope that it's translated through the screen. Even if it just touches one person's life and changes one person's life, and there's one person out there that needs to feel the love of God and feel his presence and see his existence, I hope that it reaches that person that it's meant for.